right.
All right. Thank you all for taking the time to come to our presentation. We're really excited to talk about Marketplace. I'm Randall Ledet Jr., Marketplace Customer Specialist. I work with procurement and IT teams here at AWS.
And I'm Ryan Wernley, a product manager at AWS Marketplace.
So AWS Marketplace is a one-stop shop to help you find, buy, and deploy third-party software, professional services and data, and AI agents and more. From a huge, broad selection of sellers, with 6,000 specifically in the marketplace and about 30,000 products, we make it easy for teams to accelerate their procurement, taking advantage of flexible pricing and payment terms, and really allowing you to take advantage of the ability to deploy solutions quickly. In addition, we recognize the value for procurement teams to have control and governance. There's a ton of great features that we have here in the marketplace to have risk, reduce exposure, and ultimately centralize your governance experience. In May of 2025, AWS Marketplace ran a study with Forrester, and we determined 3 key customer benefits when we worked with our customers. 70% time savings due to product discovery. A lot of times procurement teams spend time vetting out solutions, going to multiple websites, talking to vendors, and AWS Marketplace allows you to be in one centralized platform to evaluate vendors, evaluate solutions, and drive time savings for product discovery. We saw a 60% time savings when it came to streamlining procurement. With consolidated billing, typically we see customers will have multiple invoices coming from different parties. When you purchase through the AWS Marketplace, you're able to have all of your invoices come through AWS from your accounts, as well as taking advantage of standard contracts, common buyer-facing seller language to speed up procurement and purchasing. And lastly, 30% faster time to market due to deployment efficiencies. We recognize the need for IT teams to get their solutions up and running quickly to get to their business goals. And Marketplace has quick deployment options and SaaS quick launch to help you get your services up and running faster to get back to what's most important in your job.
We've invested in a community of AWS Marketplace sellers to help streamline and modernize your organization. Our sellers include independent software vendors, as well as channel partners that have solutions built for the cloud. AWS Marketplace has over 30,000 products, spanning over 70 categories, to help ensure you can find solutions you need to drive innovation.
When it comes to AWS Marketplace, we're putting a big emphasis on streamlining how you find and evaluate solutions. Marketplace has several key vendor pages, and within those pages, you have the ability to understand more about the product, the features, look at reviews, and also decide how do you want to take the next steps in your purchasing journey. Over the last couple years, we've added demos and free trials to allow users in the marketplace to test out over 2,000 solutions from a free trial and product perspective. And if you're ready to make that next step to discuss a long-term contract, there's access and buttons directly inside the console where you can request a private offer and begin the dialogue with a vendor or a reseller. So between looking at reviews from customers, comparing products, as you can see on the bottom right-hand side, we want to give you one centralized place to ultimately help making your streamlined purchasing solutions easier.
AWS Marketplace offers infrastructure solutions that span every layer of your tech stack, from DevOps to AI and security, all the way to data and analytics and professional services. AWS Marketplace offers a variety of deployment methods. You can find products in our catalog for EC2, like Amazon machine images or container images, to make sure you can build the instances or images you need. We also sell software as a service products where the seller manages infrastructure on your behalf.
In July of 2025, AWS Marketplace announced a very big feature, our AI agent and tools marketplace. Since we've launched this marketplace, there's now over 2,000 AI agents, and as many of you know, this is the future when it comes to what's going on in the tech space. AI agents can be used for content creation, security analysis, and many other areas. And AWS Marketplace allows you to take advantage of our streamlined discovery, taking advantage of our AI and semantic search options, and multiple deployment options to support the needs of your business.
Next, I'll take you through discovering, deploying, buying software through Marketplace. I'm going to look for help with infrastructure as code. You'll see on the screen there'll be a list of options for me to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Terraform MCP server. This allows me to access Terraform's registry APIs to help with infrastructure as code. In AWS Marketplace, you can learn more about products on our product detail page. And this is our procurement page where you can quickly subscribe to software. In this case, the software is free. Next, I need to deploy the software. I have different options to launch the software. I can launch through ECS. I can also launch through Bedrock Agent Core. In this case, because I have an agent in Bedrock Agent Core, I'm going to go and choose that option. This helps me to keep my agent and my MCP server in one place, which streamlines connecting to the MCP server and keeping my agent tools in one place.
So this year, specifically at reInvent, we announced a couple new features, and it's really, really exciting. I've had the opportunity to read the CRN article, and so we've launched 3 key features. First, agent mode. So agent mode allows you to be able to use our system inside the AWS Marketplace and search for your business problems to find the solutions you need using AI. We also announced multi-product solutions. We recognize that customers purchase professional services as well as vendor products together if they want to ultimately implement certain services. And so instead of having to have multiple pieces of paperwork and multiple private offers, you can now have those combined, whether it's with 2 vendors or a vendor and a reseller on one individual private offer. Lastly, as we talked about, AI agents and tools, innovation with AI, our AI agent marketplaces continue to expand and grow as we see more and more providers decide to list their offerings to make it easier for you as customers to evaluate and compare solutions to solve your business problems.
This year at reInvent, as Randall mentioned, we launched Agent Mode. We've received great feedback over at our booth, sharing it with customers. You're welcome to come and see it with us. Software procurement today is complex and time-consuming. Our customers spend a lot of time looking for products. With Agent Mode and AWS Marketplace, you can save time by providing your business use cases to help find products available in AWS Marketplace.
Agent Mode analyzes your requirements and intelligently searches through 30,000 listings to surface the most relevant recommendation, but it really doesn't stop there. Through these interactions, you're able to get deeper insights and ask Agent Mode to compare solutions. So once you've determined what services you're interested in, you're able to compare solutions based upon the overall fit with your business, if they take advantage of AWS standard contracts, what features they have, and are they relevant to your overall business needs. Once you've identified the right solution, you can either initiate the purchase directly, or you can take advantage of our create a proposal feature that leverages AI to help you create a proposal and gain stakeholder approval when it comes to the solutions you're looking to purchase. So we're really excited about this feature, and if you want to learn more, of course, we'll be here at the end of the presentation.
Today's business leaders aren't just looking for individual products. They're seeking comprehensive solutions to business challenges. We're excited to share that our channel partners and independent software vendors can now sell packaged software and services together for a single package for a customer. This gives you access to complete business solutions right here in AWS Marketplace. AWS Marketplace is available in over 10 service consoles. You can find software on our website, as we showed before, and you can also discover software through various service consoles. Whether you find the software on our website or in the service console, you can deploy it in various service consoles. I'm going to take you to where we started in AWS Marketplace, which is with EC2 and Amazon Machine Images. A lot of our developers buy software directly through service consoles. In this case, you can see our EC2 console. I'm browsing machine images, and an AWS Marketplace offers over 6,000 machine images available directly in the EC2 console. In this case, I'm looking for a Linux server. My IT team may not support Linux directly. I'm going to AWS Marketplace to find a Linux server to quickly spin up and compile software. Next, I'll deploy the instance in just a matter of minutes here. All of my subscriptions in Marketplace are available in my Marketplace console. You can choose an EC2 to subscribe upon instance launch or immediately. Next, I'll click to successfully launch my instance, and then in a second here, I'll connect to it, showing you how quickly you can spin up a Linux machine through AWS Marketplace and EC2. There it is, the EC2 server's launched.
So you got to see how quickly you're able to launch an EC2 instance inside the service consoles. We've talked about the different products and how vast our catalog is. What we also recognize for our customers that use AWS Marketplace is that they want the ability to purchase solutions at the pricing and the models they would like. And so AWS Marketplace allows you to take advantage of free trials. We also recognize the need that customers are interested in usage-based contracts, consumption-based contracts, and so many of our vendors offer these types of payment models inside the marketplace. For customers in this current migration and modernization track, you may be looking to move some of your offerings to the marketplace, so we allow customers to take advantage of your bring your own license feature to migrate your existing product licenses as you continue to grow with AWS. There's also the ability to take advantage of overall contracts, monthly, annually, or semi-annually and more. In the marketplace, you'll see that a lot of these longer-term contracts will provide potential long-term savings, up to 20% or more by going to the marketplace. And then lastly, a lot of our customers take advantage of flexible payments or flexible payment scheduler and private offers. Private offers allow you to have custom conversations and custom contracts with vendors you work with today, and they will initiate a private offer through the AWS Marketplace for you to accept. Yeah. Taking it a step further, within those overall consumption models or pricing models, there's three main ways to buy through the marketplace. The first is self-service. We saw Ryan kind of walk through the demo of finding a solution. You would review the overall EULA or standard contract. You would accept the contract and deploy the solution. This requires no sales touch point. You can purchase it directly to the console. The second way is custom pricing with ISVs, or what we call private offers. Private offers allow you to talk to vendors directly, talk around the SKUs you're interested in, which particular products. They would then agree to the contract that you want to negotiate with, and you would accept inside the console. The last way to purchase the marketplace is preferred channel partner private offers, or what we call channel partner private offers. Many customers we work with, we recognize they work with resellers, the CDWs, the SHIs of the world, and so you're able to continue purchasing through those primary resellers. As Ryan mentioned, we have 2,500 resellers available on the marketplace that are a partner with AWS, and so they would be able to issue you a private offer contract to purchase in the marketplace for your solutions and multi-product solutions now.
Thanks, Randall. While we hear from customers they want to buy fast, we also hear they need governance and spend management capabilities. Starting with spend management, in the case I showed in the EC2 console, if I were to tag that instance with my cost center, my business unit, those will show up in my AWS cost and usage report for the marketplace software charges. We also have dashboards built to help you visualize spend. We have procurement insights that's pre-built in the AWS Marketplace console that shows you spend across your organization. It's free to use. We also have single pane of glass dashboard that's built on top of your AWS cost and usage report. Lastly, we have purchase order management. A lot of our larger enterprises want separate purchase orders for their AWS Marketplace spend versus cloud spend. You can use a unique purchase order for everything you buy in AWS Marketplace. And on November 19th, we also launched electronic invoicing. If you use SAP Ariba or Coupa, you can also receive electronic invoices automatically back against your purchase orders. In terms of governance, we have features that allow customers to customize the catalog that their end buyers can purchase from. If you want to have a security reviewer review all products before they're in the marketplace, you can do that. You start with nothing and you build up your catalog from scratch. We have centralized billing, as Randall mentioned earlier, where all of your marketplace invoices and cloud invoices are together across your payer account in one place. Lastly, we have license distribution. If you want to buy centrally and distribute licenses, you can do that through License Manager.
So don't just take our word for it. One thing we talk about here at AWS is being customer obsessed, and we love to hear our customers happy about the services they're taking advantage of. And so Simon Chalice, Senior Technology Manager of EasyJet, had this to say: AWS Marketplace gives us the agility to deploy services quickly in the response to an unplanned event happening in the world that impacts our business. That is overall the goal of Marketplace, giving you the ability to find solutions quickly, ultimately evaluate them and deploy them when you need them, where you need them, and to help support your business goals. So if you want to learn more about Marketplace, we provided a couple QR codes here. The first one is around the new AI agent mode. We're super excited about that feature, so feel free to scan that barcode. The second one will allow you to learn more about our free products. Again, there's over 2,000 free products, so get in the Marketplace and test some of these solutions out and see if it works well for you. Lastly, if you want to just learn general knowledge about Marketplace and how it started, what the goals are as a business, we have the last QR code there as well. So once again, thank you for taking the time to spend time with us to learn more about Marketplace. We're going to be set up between 1,100 and 1,200 in the back in the Amazon Partner section. I'm Randall Ledette Jr., Marketplace Customer Specialist.
Ryan, thanks again.